Student, how are you? Hope you are doing well over there. So today we are going to study a very important topic which is connected to yourself, everyone. So because it contains self and the name of the topic is self-focus, focusing on self. Okay. So what do you mean by self-focus? क्या होता है self focus? इस इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है? Self focus means focusing on self. Okay. बट एक्चुअल इसका डीप मीनिंग देखेंगे. सेल्फ फोकस मीन्स यू आर इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, व्हेन वी फोकस ऑन ओन वर्क, own emotion, own feeling, when we monitor own effort, then it indicate that we are giving importance to own. We are focusing on self. That's why self focus means I am important. Okay, firstly I am important. It is not about any, it is not connected to any selfish nature. Okay, it is connected in a meaningful way. I am important. My life is important. That's why I am taking self responsibility. That's why self focus is very important part in order to create, in order to know in which direction we are. I am working, in which direction I am going, in which direction I am living my life. It is worthful or it is worthful or it is worthless. Whether it has any meaning or meaningless. Okay, so that's why self focus is very important because it indicate the importance, self importance. Okay, so self focus is the direction of one's conscious attention and awareness towards oneself. Yes, self focus means focusing on own life. That's why it is the direction of one's conscious attention. खुद का फोकस. ओके, खुद का जब अटेंशन हम खुद पे देते हैं, ठीक है, एक अवेयरनेस फॉर्म होती है, हम खुद को इंपॉर्टेंस देते हैं, उसे कहा जाता है सेल्फ फोकस. इट कंटेन्स थॉट्स, फीलिंग्स एंड बिहेवियर. ओके, जब हम अपने थॉट्स पर, फीलिंग्स पर, बिहेवियर पर, एटीट्यूड, ओके, हमारा इमोशन, जब हम अंडर स्ट्रेस होते हैं, जब हम एंजाइटी फील करते हैं, तब हमारे इमोशन कैसे चेंज होते हैं, उसे जब हम मॉनिटर करते हैं, तो एक्चुअली हम सेल्फ फोकस के प्रोसेस से जाते हैं. ओके, उसे कहा जाता है सेल्फ फोकस. फोकसिंग ऑन वन सेल्फ contain understanding one's own needs, setting personal goals and giving importance to self care. Self focus contribute to self awareness and self awareness contribute to self care. खुद पर ध्यान देना, खुद पर अटेंशन देना, हमारे नीड्स एंड वांट क्या है उसे एक्सप्रेस करना. कैसे एक्सप्रेस कर पाओगे आप? स्टार्टिंग में उसे आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए. व्हेन यू डोंट नो योर ओन नीड्स एंड वांट, हाउ कैन यू एक्सप्रेस और हाउ कैन यू fulfill that needs and want? That's why self focus give everyone that understanding to know, identify own needs and want, and it is a part of self care. Okay, so self focus contribute to increase mental strength, resilience skills and more satisfied life. Self focus is a valuable tool for personal growth and professional. Yes. Now importance of self focus. Self focus का importance क्या है in everyone personal and professional life? Okay, self focus helps to identify individual strength which give birth to self worth. Okay, self focus से क्या होता है? Self focus एक process है. It is the process. Self focus, it is the process in which everyone give attention to own need and want, own thoughts, feelings, emotion, behavior, and automatically it contribute to self-awareness. It is an important part of self-care. आप खुद की केयर करने लगते हो, खुद को इंपॉर्टेंस देते हो, एंड ऑटोमेटिकली आपका इंपॉर्टेंस इंक्रीज होता है. एंड दैट्स व्हाई सेल्फ अवेयरनेस गिव बर्थ टू सेल्फ वर्थ. खुद को इंपॉर्टेंस देना स्टार्ट हो जाता है. ओके, सेल्फ फोकस increases self awareness, yes, and reduce stress, which contribute to greater happiness and enjoyment of life. Focusing on personal and professional goal will become easy with clarity. Yes, self focus, self awareness, self care, and automatically there is a clarity. आपको क्लैरिटी आती है कि आपका पर्पस क्या है, आपको क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. ओके, क्या पढ़ना चाहिए, क्या नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. ओके, आपको क्लैरिटी आती है कि एक्चुअली मेरा जो डायरेक्शन है ये वर्थफुल है या वर्थलेस है. सो आप अपने आप को मॉनिटर करने लगते हो, एंड दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू स्टॉप एंड वर्क ऑन एंड स्टार्ट working with all strength, weaknesses, your old pattern, whether in terms of behavior, in terms of thinking. आप काम करना शुरू कर देते हो आपके थॉट्स पर, आपके पर्सपेक्टिव पर. ओके, ऐसे कुछ इंसिडेंट पास्ट में होते हैं जहाँ पे आप आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो गए होंगे. ओके, नाउ you understand that that past incident is very helpful because आपको अभी क्लैरिटी आ गई है. ओके, जब भी आप खुद पे फोकस करते हो, आप एक्चुअली you are in the phase of improvement, you are in the phase of self awareness, and self focus is a very tough job. Yes, you accept that yes you were wrong, आपने गलत किया था. ये गलत आपने दूसरों के साथ नहीं किया था, खुद के साथ ही किया था. जब आप खुद को इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं देते, now you are insulting yourself. Okay, so self focus give more clarity. Okay, self focus give clear understanding of personal values and tasks lead to more confidence. Yes, self focus helps to build that standard जो आप सेट करते हो. Okay, a respectful standard, a boundaries, a personal boundaries that are very important in everyone's life. Then how to develop self focus. And next part is all about how to develop self focus. स्टार्टिंग में हमने पढ़ा सेल्फ फोकस क्या होता है. एक प्रोसेस होती है, एक डायरेक्शन होती है. उस डायरेक्शन क्या होता है, उस डायरेक्शन में जब अटेंशन, जो हमारा अटेंशन होता है वो हम खुद पे देते, खुद के वर्क पे, खुद के डेली रूटीन, हैबिट्स, गुड हैबिट और बैड हैबिट, हमारा वर्क, हमारा कमिटमेंट टुवर्ड वर्क, टुवर्ड वैल्यूज, टुवर्ड रिलेशनशिप, इस पे हम फोकस करते हैं. इससे क्या होता है, इंप्रूवमेंट स्टार्ट होता है, सेल्फ अवेयरनेस स्टार्ट होता है, अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्टार्ट होता है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग, खुद की अंडरस्टैंडिंग, सेल्फ अंडरस्टैंडिंग, बिकॉज वी आर गिविंग इंपॉर्टेंस टू ओन नीड्स एंड वांट. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट जर्नी, अ लॉन्ग टर्म जर्नी. सो स्टार्टिंग में ये पढ़ा सेल्फ फोकस क्या होता है, उसका इंपॉर्टेंस. नाउ एक्चुअली हाउ टू डेवलप सेल्फ फोकस. उसे डेवलप कैसे किया जाता है, फोकसिंग ऑन प्रेजेंट मोमेंट. यस, आपको प्रेजेंट मोमेंट पर फोकस करना है. ओके, मेडिटेशन से भी आप फोकस को डेवलप कर सकते हो. ओके, बट विदाउट एनी जजमेंट. जब भी आप मेडिटेशन करते हो या फोकस करते हो ऐसे इंसिडेंट पर या खुद के वैल्यूज या हैबिट्स पर, तो डोंट बी जजमेंटल. एक्सपीरियंस दैट इमोशन, एक्सेप्ट इट, and then improve the areas where you really uh, really think that yes, these are the areas of my these are the areas of improvement in both personal life and professional life. Then writing down thoughts and feeling can help you understand yourself better, which contribute to self-awareness. Treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times, develop a positive self-image and reduce self-criticism. Yes, सेल्फ फोकस से आपका जो एक इमेज होता है, जो निगेटिव इमेज कभी कभी, ठीक है, क्या होता है कि when we build our image, a negative image, self image, then we can't create that positive environment. That's why we can't take positive action during challenging challenges, in the face of challenges. That's why self focus improve that negative self image, replace that negative self image with positive self image. Okay, forgiving yourself for mistake and don't repeat it again. Yes, it is very important. Mistakes happen, but don't repeat it again. That is very important. Then practice deep breathing to calm down your mind and improve focus. Yes, exercise on a daily basis boost blood flow to brain, expand focus and concentration. Exercise, taking a balanced diet, practice deep breathing, meditation. Okay, that are very important to focus on yourself, focus on present moment of your life. Regularly routine health checkup for physical well-being is one of the practice you can do to improve your self-focus. Now conclusion. Okay, self-focus means take care of yourself, taking care of yourself. Okay, it is very important. Showing kindness to yourself is very important. In in the face of challenges, kindness is very important. Don't accept from other, because no one is going to take responsibility. You have to take responsibility of your life, 100% responsibility, because it's your life, not others. Now conclusion part. Focusing on oneself in terms of personal growth is not selfish, but rather a necessary step toward a more fulfilling and balanced life. Yes, by giving importance to self-awareness, self-care and personal development, individuals expand their self-respect. Yes, giving importance to oneself increases self-awareness, self-care, personal development, personal growth, which indirectly give or expand own respect, own importance, which contribute to development of self-respect and which improve decision making and build strong relationship. Self relationship is very important. Okay, it identify individual strength and area of improvement, which help in setting realistic goal. It develop personal growth. It develop the habit of self care. Okay, so actually self focus means focusing on own. Okay, taking care of yourself is very important. Showing kindness to own life, it's very important. So it was all about self focus, and self focus means a direction which give birth to self awareness, self care, self kindness, self understanding. So it is a very important part of everyone life. Hope you understand it. So thank you very much. Take care. Bye. And best of luck for your future.